Hey, how are you? This is Coach Mark. I hope you guys are having an amazing week. I know I am, and I'm sure you are as well. Well, anyway, with these videos every single week, I try to share something that I learned over the course of the last week. And I really, man, something like really stood out to me this week. I have a group called Born to Speak, a speakers group that I'm doing, and I was kind of just thinking about the group and looking at the level of participation from the members. I mean, we have some members that are doing amazing, and then of course you have some people that you can just tell that they're not really, for whatever reasons, they're not giving it their all, right? That's going to be in anything that you do. It doesn't matter what it is. And it kind of got me to start thinking about when I went to school and just my past and whatnot. And what I realized is that I literally wasted maybe what, like 17 years of my life, right? Between all the way from elementary school all the way up through college, because I spent most of my time in school. I'd probably say about 85 or 90% of the time just trying to get by, and I did okay. And I think I always focused on trying to get the best score that I could while doing the least amount of work. I'd probably say that accurately sums up my school experience. I think that's why my parents were always so mad with me, because they knew I could do better, but I wasn't really concerned with doing better. I was just concerned with getting decent enough grades to get my parents off of my back. And, now here it is, 20 years later, or however many years later since I've been in school, I realized that I just wasted my time. It was just really a big waste of time, because I didn't get all I didn't get out of the school experience as much as I possibly could. And what I realized is that anytime that you're doing anything and you're not giving it your all, you're not getting all. You're not cheating anybody else but yourself, right? And that's kind of like what I realized this weekend as I was thinking about certain groups that I put together, and looking at people's participation. You're really not cheating anybody but yourself, because you know what? At the end of the day, whatever teachers, I'm sure that those teachers that of the classes that I was in, they're not affected by me not giving it my all. They're not, I'm sure that they're not even thinking about me right now. But then I have to wonder to myself, like, if I would have applied myself a little bit more, you know, um, maybe I would be a different person right now. Maybe I would have had a different level of understanding. Maybe it would have changed my life. And, I love my life the way it is. So I'm not necessarily looking for it to change anything or whatnot. But I realize that in anything that I make up my mind to do now, from today forward to the rest of my life, I have to be able to give it my all. If I'm not going to give it my all, I'm just not going to do it. And I think a lot of people, a lot of us, we get involved in different things, whether it be school or any sort of activities, right? Even work, even job, right? And we go ahead and get a job, and we just say, let's just do the minimum. I see so many people that if their job is from 9 to 5, they try to sneak into work at 9:05, right? And they're gonna take an extra lunch, and then at the end of the day at 5 o'clock, they have their stuff packed up at like 4:45, ready to get out of there. Like, man, I just can't wait to get out of here. And really, what they don't realize is that they're not really cheating the company, because the company 9 times out of 10 will be all right. They're really cheating themselves out of experience, out of learning as much as they possibly can. And if they gave it their all, they would probably be able to take something in where they would take in a skill or a lesson, and who's to say what they would be able to turn that skill or lesson to later down in the future. Most of the successful entrepreneurs that I've studied that worked jobs before they started their business, all of them like looked at it as an opportunity to learn for free. Actually, an opportunity to get paid to learn. So you have an opportunity to work for a company, and instead of you paying, like you going to college and you paying all this money to the college, you're actually getting paid by the company, and you're able to learn some sort of a skill that you'll be able to take with you for the rest of your life. So anytime that you're involved in anything and you're just not really giving it your all, you're kind of just half doing it, you're really not cheating anybody but yourself. And this is a lesson that, like I said, that I recently learned, just thinking about my experiences and me going back and whatnot. And it's like, you know what, I really cheated myself. Even in courses that I've taken since then, anytime that I've given anything half effort, it's like I'm really just cheating myself. I need to be able to give it my all. Even books that I read now, I make sure, instead of they're trying to rush through to finish the book just to say that I finished the book, I'm going to make sure that I get all that I can, because you just never know when you're missing out on a small piece that can literally, like one small piece of information can change your life, So anything that you do, make sure that you give it your all. Don't have to anything. It doesn't really make sense because, like I said, you're not cheating anybody. You're only cheating yourself. All right. But anyway, we're halfway through the month of February. Where are you guys at with your goals, your dreams, everything that you desire? I would love to hear from you. You can email me at any time, coachmarkspeaks@gmail.com. All right. Don't forget to check out my Power and a Half Hour. This last episode that I just did yesterday was called No Excuses. Amazing episode. Really gives you the reason why a lot of people give excuses and helps us to be able to combat and get rid of excuses out of our lives. Because I can tell you this right now, anyone that wants to be successful has to be able to get rid of excuses. All right. Thank you so much. And until next week.